brother.
Hey, great job, by the way, in the movie. I really did
Thank
enjoy
you.
it.
Thanks, buddy. It's one of those things where you get that opportunity to move into the next phase of filmmaking and jump all into it. So
It's a tough position though, because I mean, obviously, the idea of angels and good and evil and stuff. So you have to be serious in the role, but you still have to be you. Is that fair?
100%. And it was interesting too because they had completed most of the movie when I came aboard. So the advantage of that is that the directors sent me some of the footage to see these creatures in this world in its actual space and activity. And they were like, and we're going to implement your character right there. Oh, did I turn the video off? I guess we're going to implement your character into this world that we created of demons versus angels. And I was like, that's awesome.
And it looks great. I mean, honestly, I would not have known. I mean, obviously CGI and everything, but it is seamless the way they put you into it.
Yeah. Well, the Zamani brothers, as we know, Ali, who's the director, and his brother, who produces Zeus, they come from that visual world of doing commercials and having established themselves in their world, not unlike the Ridley and Tony Scott brother pairing. So
Right.
they knew exactly what they wanted to do. They knew exactly how they wanted it to look. And it was one of those things where you were like, wow, man, if for no other reason, I just want to be in business with these guys so that I know what their next thing is. And they've already sent me something else that they want to work on in the next thing. So it's really exciting.
It's funny, like it used to be a time, let's be honest, there was a time when like when a movie was going direct to video, people go, oh, it's going direct to video.
Yeah.
We don't live in that world anymore.
No.
Everything's evolving so quickly that mindset's changed. I think people are more receptive to something like Angels Fallen Warriors of Peace going directly to video.
Yeah. And I think if you think about the pandemic, right, sat there for 7, 8 months, just literally we get in the habit. I know I did. I got in the habit of waking up and clicking the same websites to see if there was any new material. And that never went away. I go to online and I go to certain, ancillary streaming platforms and I go, oh, what is this? Let's check this out, even if it's just a trailer. So we were conditioned to do that as opposed to when I grew up, it was about going to the movie theaters every Thursday and seeing the 4 offerings. Now we have a plethora of stuff to choose from.
Yeah. And you and I go way back, and there's no way you're going to remember this. I was the host at Planet Hollywood in Orlando for the memorabilia presentation of What Dreams May Come.
Oh,
you and I stood on stage talking about Lionel Richie and the opening ceremonies for the Olympics.
You know, you look familiar. You never know why. I hate to say it like that, but there's no way.
I had those round 90s glasses. It was a good look, Cuba. And then you and I we had chicken fingers, and I think we wound up going to the merch store.
That's right. I'm sure we did. Grabbed a bunch of stuff, took it home. I'm sure. That's awesome.
But you were gracious to not only to myself, but my wife, Kathy. And I always love talking with the Olympics starting. Do people remember this, Cuba, that you were a dancer for Lionel Richie? I mean, come on, it's pretty damn cool.
Yeah. That was my first paying gig, me and 200 other breakdancers. And here's the thing is, I might have an opportunity to go to the Olympics. If I do, I can't wait because I guess I'm assuming breakdancing is still going to be one of the I've been watching some of this stuff online, and the things these kids do now, they defy gravity. They really, really defy gravity. It's awesome.
Hey, I love asking people this, that Cuba, what did you keep from some of your, like Jerry Maguire? Did you keep anything from that movie? Did you keep a uniform or anything? What did you keep?
I have the jersey. I have the pants. I have a football signed by all the cast. Yeah.
What about Men of Honor?
Men of Honor, I have the Mark V diving suit, the hard hat, the helmet, the pants. Oh,
seriously?
I seriously, maybe if I can find a photo, it'd probably be too long to look it up. But yeah, I kept, and it was funny because to train for Men of Honor, we were underwater. We were with the Odeki. He just passed away too, but his diving school for 2 weeks, literally holding my breath up to 2 minutes at some point. And I did. You can see that. Can you see that? Can you see my?
There it is.
Yeah, that's it. That's in my house right now.
Oh, that's so cool.
No, that's cool. That's one of those movies that I'll never forget, man. That's that one. That's people ask me what's my most. They always say, "What's your favorite film?" I don't have a favorite, but I will say the one that I get recognized all over the world that other than Jerry Maguire is Men of Honor.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care if I'm in Australia or in Europe somewhere. They always say the diver movie. You know, so
you know why?
Cheer.
Do you know why? I think as human beings, we all aspire to that, to be that person, that will just won't stop. We all, whether in some part of our life, we want to be that person, and
Right.
to know that it's a true story. And I spent 8 years in the Navy. I was in the submarine service, and thank you. But to see you portray this person with so much love and respect, you and De Niro both, that's why it resonated with me, and I think I speak for a lot of people.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Hey man, I love what you guys are doing with Angels Fallen, by the way.
Thank you,
Warriors of Peace, and not only telling the story, the actor playing Gabriel is fantastic.
Yeah,
fantastic in that role.
Great, and he's from London or somewhere like that. Got a thick accent. You can't even feel it when you watch the movie. It's great.
And the other thing I noticed is Randy Couture has fists the size of toaster ovens. Good Lord.
Real quick, he did his first fight scene, and they were telling me this because I walked in right after it happened, and he landed, boom, and he threw a kick, and he fell on his shin, or it might have been his forearm. Huge grapefruit welt he gets, and they're like, "You all right?" He goes, "Let's keep going. This is what fighting is." I was like, "Oh, there it is."
It's real, man. You sound good. You sound good. Congratulations on everything. I hope you just keep doing what you're doing, man. You're a blessing. You're always fun to talk to, and what you're doing with this, and just keep doing what you're doing, Cuba. And we'll talk breakdancing after the Olympics, okay?
Okay, I promise.
Get to Detroit next year. We got the new Motown Museum. It's going to open next year. You got to come. You're my guest. Get up here, and you'll be my guest, Cuba. I promise.
I love that, and I will be. And Chris Chelios and Kid Rock are two of my dear buddies too.
Does anybody not know Chris Chelios? Seriously, dude.
Yeah, well, I've been playing hockey with him in the Celebrity League for 30 years, so I know.
Are you one of the Malibu Mafia people?
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
Yeah. That guy, man. We play the game just they know Chris Chelios, and I've yet to find someone who doesn't know Chris Chelios.
Oh yeah, energetic, buddy.
Yeah, he's cool. Cuba, all the best to you, man. Congratulations. We'll talk soon.
Nice talking to you, brother.
Be well.
All right.
Thanks, Jim. Hey, Jim, you know that Chris is like everybody. We're separated by like 6 degrees with him.
Oh yeah. Now I got to text him afterwards and tell him, I'll say, "Hey, I just talked to Cuba Gooding Jr." and he'll say hi. I guarantee you, he'll say hi, man.
100%. He FaceTimed me yesterday, so I'm sure he will.
He's the best, man. Be well, Cuba.
Thanks, Jim.
Thanks, guys. Bye.